We got the baskets here that are going to come along. We got 8 of them. What I'll do is I'll load up 4 in each. You can see they say Trail Tech on them. You just drop them in here. Close up your lid. Now I have program number 1 programmed and loaded up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to evacuate. Oh, that's not showing me the parameters here. Hang on 1 second. Let's look at the parameters here first. So I'm going to go to number 3. So we got a vacuum to 5 tour, and we're going to soak for 1 minute. And then we're going to do a pressurization of 90 psia, and we'll do that for a minute. And I got the same program in this one here. And just for time's sake, we're just going to allow it to vac soak and pressure soak for a minute. So let's start this one up. Oh, one thing here too I wanted to mention is when you want to store a parameter, it's going to ask for a input code. Both of these are programmed to 0. You can set the code internally with a dip switch. You can find that in the manual how to do that. So right now it's set to 0. So in order to save it, enter 0, and then you could input your set number. And we'll call this 1. It's already saved. Okay, then we're going to select our set. We'll select number 1, enter. And if you want to look at it again, you'll see that it's the 5, vacuum to 5 tour, soak 1 minute, pressurization of 90, soak 1 minute, and the aborts are set at 5 minutes. All right. So from this screen here, we're going to hit number 1, and we'll hit the start button. You hear the vacuum pump turning on. There's some gauges internally here. This is showing you your helium line pressure, which I have set to 75 psi-G. And here's our main tank, which is the left side. You can see it's being evacuated. The slave tank right now is at 0. So while that's running, I'm going to load up the other baskets here. See here, it went past the 5, so it began timing. We're at 44 seconds now in the vac soak. Okay, got it. Oh, now we switched over to the pressurization. You see the pressure going up. It slowly increases. Once it hits 90, it'll start the soak timer. And you also have your gauge down here, your main tank gauge. You can see that that is increasing. Okay, the pressure hit 90 now. It's been counting down, so we have roughly 15 seconds left. And once the soak time is done, it's going to release the pressure from the vessel. Okay, once the pressure is released, you can open up your chamber and then remove your basket. I'll just leave them in here for now. Close this up, and we're going to do the same here on the second tank just to show that it's working. I'll just leave that open. We have the program in there. We're ready to hit start here to start this one. So here the vacuum pump turn on. And evacuate the 5 tour, soak for a minute, and pressurize to 90 psi, soak for a minute, and then release it. Now you see here, we're looking at the slave tank here, which is the right-hand side tank. And if you look up here too, you can see now we hit 0 pressure, and the vacuum is going down. We hit 5, and it begins timing. Okay, it's switched from the vacuum soak now to the pressurization. Once it hits 90, it'll go into soak and begin counting. It hasn't. It's still climbing to 90 psi. And now you see the timer begin. It'll cycle a few times at this point to maintain that pressure. Okay, the pressure soak is done. It vented the helium through the exhaust, and you can remove your work, open the chamber, and you can remove the basket.